I just got done with an electrical job and need to still send the client my invoice on Venmo. But, you know, with TD getting older, I really want to move to a first floor apartment. And my client just now lives in like a cute little apartment, community kind of thing, but it's all first floor. It's like kind of Spanish, like, is it Spanish? I don't know. It's I don't know, it's like a cute little apartment. But then I was like, as soon as I grabbed my things in, I saw a little bug walk in or like crawling right by her door, and I realized it was one of those I think they call it German roaches or something like that. At least they call it German roaches here. But yeah, those house roaches. She had like a little one crying right there. Which a little one for those roaches, they don't get humongous like the American roaches that you see like out on the sidewalks. So it was like probably a full grown one. Okay, so I just got done with the plumbing job, and I don't know if it's because I haven't done as much plumbing jobs that I don't really know the critical thinking, the problem solving. I just don't have that experience, because every time I think it's going to be super easy, it is not. So this time it was a tub diverter that would shoot out water from the bottom faucet, the tub diverter, into the tub instead of just from the shower head. So I was like, okay, it probably needs to be replaced, but I got to remove it to figure out which kind you need. So I have to get there before, instead of like going to the hardware store first. So I removed it. They also had some issues. They're like, our sink clogs really easily. Do you think you can expand our waste pipe? And I'm like, I'm not licensed to do that, and that's like going to be a whole thing. If you make that pipe bigger, then you have to make the next pipe bigger and the next pipe bigger, and you know, that's not something I'm licensed to do, nor would I feel like that's even worth it to do. So anyway, I explained that to the client. They were like, okay, well, yeah, if you could check it out. When I took out the pop-up stopper, the little pin, that middle rod, was like so disintegrated. I've never seen it so skinny. I'll put a picture, because I did take a picture of it. From the pop-up stopper hole, I like put a flathead screwdriver and like pulled as much of the gunk out, which was like really calcified, like hard, like black. Obviously not sponsored. I'm just like, I have no ideas of what to cook at home. This one is called Home Chef. They even like hole punch the menus. But yeah, it was alright. It wasn't. I decided to try HelloFresh because I got the coupon code in the mail, and I was like, okay, you never know. So today I only did 3 meals, and for the whole week it was $28. It's 2 servings per meal, and I had like 50% off. So if I don't like it, I'm gonna cancel like tomorrow or something, because it's quite expensive, much more expensive than the other one. Honestly, whenever I see people cooking in the videos, I kind of find it a little boring now. I don't know why, so I'm just going to speed it up. This is the biggest sandwich. This is supposed to be like banh mi or something. But the slaw with the ginger and the pork patty, so good. Amazing. Wow, I'm really impressed.
And I know why I didn't say yes. Maybe I'm still afraid of it.
I wasn't gonna do this in my garage, but there's just too many people everywhere. Okay, so this is my tool bag. It's a little messy right now.
Do I get to try one more time? I
this. This is what I made. I added some meat, ground beef on it. It looks good. I mean, there's a bunch left over in that pot, but I'm gonna eat it with tacos later, so I didn't put it on the pot or put it on the plate. I like this combination, and I think I added a lot or too much salt in the guac, so it is still pretty flavorful. But yeah, pretty good. So far, I'm really, really impressed with the HelloFresh menus. Okay. Clean this up. Got my hat. Got my ladder in here. TV mount that I found on the ground. Thought I could give it to somebody, but I think I'm missing things, so I'm just gonna dump it. And yeah, in the front I don't really have anything. This is my secondary tool bag and chargers. And that's my tool bag I'm gonna bring back upstairs with me to reorganize. So I realized my video footage of the car tour video was subpar, so I'm gonna film it again with the babies. What is he trying to look at? I don't know. Okay, so just imagine if my tool bag that I already brought upstairs is here, because I always take everything out of my car every night after the job is done. I just kept this in here because I wanted to show you. But I have my secondary tool bag, which has like things I don't really need every job but might call for it, like masonry bits from Skill, some caulk, silicone. I have a, what is this thing called? A clamp that I got from Daiso. I have this door boring kit from Ryobi in case I needed to expand it for like an old-fashioned door, which has happened to me before. I have a caulk gun. I have a standard hammer. I carry the mini hammer, but I have the standard hammer. This is what is this thing called for the tire? Someone left this in my old car, my old Ford, and I kept it and brought it into this car. Just like things that I might need but not necessarily in every job. I also have some spare gloves. I still wear gloves to every job. Some cabinet hinges that I got when I disassembled to dispose of this wardrobe. Some Ziploc bags that I took from like old assembly jobs. And then I also have the extra battery and some sandpaper for the multi-tool. I have a clear umbrella just in case. I don't really need it for a job, but I just keep it in the car. I got it for free from a wedding. I also have like a dog training thing that I just kept in here. And the plumbing stuff I usually keep in the back seat. And the plumbing stuff includes like putty, Talenti cup to get water, some heavy duty gloves. And again, in the back seat I have this straw hat from Billabong for like hot sunny days I'm working outside. I usually keep my grocery bags in here because they're empty. And then I have my 13 feet extension ladder, which is not the heaviest, but it is pretty heavy. And I just keep it behind the two seats. But yeah, hopefully Vince comes back with the baby soon. But that completes my car setup. I got the idea from Nesto Works. Thank you, Nesto. And yeah, I drive a a hot pink giant limo as my work car. Just kidding. But yeah, if anybody sees my car in the wild, don't even think about trying to jack me, because I keep all of my tools with me when I go to the job. And if my car is parked, then it's usually parked at home, and I bring all my tools back into the apartment every single freaking night. Not a day do I leave it in the car, because I would not chance it. So don't anybody try to jack my car or jack the things in my car. Anyway, just had to say that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Oh, I worked for a client the other day. It was a plumbing job, and her tile floor is like a mosaic custom tile floor. I will show pictures. And right near the toilet bowl, the custom sized tile, they're all broken apart and it's coming off the ground. So I told the client, hey, I don't provide tile services. I just don't have any experience with that, with like applying mortar, applying grout, all of that kind of stuff. So I was like, I'll do some research. She's like, because I'm trying to find someone to replace it because we're going to remodel our bathroom, but we're having people over and we just wanted to temporarily fix it. Even if it doesn't look perfect, we just want to fix it so it doesn't hurt anybody. We're having people over this coming weekend. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I can at least point you to the right direction. I'll do some research. I'll let you know. I know a lot of people are like, you should charge your time for research. You're spending all this time, blah, blah, blah. But right now, I'm such a noob. I don't mind. So anyway, I did a couple hours of research today. Sent her some options. I quoted her maybe like 3 to 6 hours. 1 day to do the mortar, thin set mortar. And it'll need 48 hours to dry. And then in 2 days, I'll come back to do the grout. And I'll need another 48 hours to dry. It's already Sunday. It's coming close to Saturday when she's going to have people over. So I said the other option, though it be extremely temporary, is to apply like some kind of resin, maybe even like self-leveling epoxy. Everything online says not to do that, but that was the first idea that came to mind. I was like, there's like a million tiny little pieces. Why don't we just pour some kind of resin, make it stick to the ground, and call it a day? That's my length of tile knowledge. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. But I am scheduled to go back on Thursday. Look at TD. And find some kind of resin. It just has to be temporary, just so it doesn't like hurt anybody. She's gonna remodel. She's going to remodel her bathroom anyway, so it just has to be like just to hold up for the weekend. Anybody have any suggestions? That would be very helpful. If not, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.